Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Literally a whole month later. So the reason why I haven't been vlogging was because I recently got surgery. So I just had my gallbladder removed about a month ago. So I got my gallbladder removed because I had tons of gallstones. So I wanted to get it removed, something that was bothering me for a really long time. I just never really knew what it was until I went in with my doctor and I had an ultrasound done, and they let me know that why I was feeling this discomfort as well as the pain was because I had gallstones. So that's why I haven't really been vlogging, because the recovery of it, it's basically, I feel like I haven't been through this since I had my son. Like the whole recovery thing and the whole like not being able to do things was literally when I had my son. That was the whole thing that I had, you know, to basically deal with. So that's what I'm dealing with now again. So the first 2 weeks were really hard for me just because I couldn't really do much. I couldn't really walk. I couldn't really carry my son. I still can't carry my son, but I do, because I mean, it's hard when you're taking care of him and then he starts crying or when he wants to nap. So little things like that, you know, is where I have to come in and carry him. So I try not to do it as much, but I eventually end up doing it. But the first 2 weeks were really hard for me, especially the first week, as well as the day that I left from the surgery center. It was really tough for me. It was really uncomfortable, especially because I was put to sleep. So just dealing with that afterwards was really traumatizing, you can say. But I had like a whole support system. Literally, I had my boyfriend who was super helpful in every way, meaning he was feeding me, he was keeping up with my medicines, he was keeping up with Adrian, he was keeping up with Aiden, he was keeping up with everything. So I really do appreciate him for that. And then my mother-in-law, she was also so much help because I had a really strict diet. So she was making sure that, you know, I was eating what I was supposed to be eating. And as well as my parents, my mom and my dad, and my stepmom and my stepdad, they were there for me a lot as well. Till this day, they are still there for me, you know, helping me. Of course, they're always there for me, but meaning like with this whole recovery thing going on, they've been helping me a lot with my son. So I appreciate them, because I didn't want my son to just stay home with me all the time. So my mom would go ahead and pick him up one day, and then my dad will go ahead and pick him up another day. So it was little things like that where I got tons of help. So the first 2 weeks, and then now it's just me trying to get back, because I do have to go back to work next week. So I'm trying to recover as much as I can, meaning drinking tons of water, watching what I eat, because I can't eat anything spicy nor anything greasy. So it's basically like what I had to deal with when I had my son, because I was breastfeeding him. I couldn't eat anything spicy, or I couldn't eat the things that I wanted to eat, because he was gonna, since I was breastfeeding him, everything I eat, basically my breast milk was contaminated with. So I was kind of, it's not that I was used to it, but I knew what it was gonna be like. So I dealt with that. I still am. So what I've been eating, it's simple stuff, like especially smoothies. Like smoothies are my go-tos right now, just because they'll fill me up and they won't make my stomach hurt, because everything's been making my stomach hurt. Like, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable, because then I would have to, like, this is so personal, but it really, everything I eat makes me want to use the bathroom. So that's what I've been dealing with a lot as well. So that's why I haven't been vlogging, because I'm not comfortable with how I felt, and I wasn't comfortable with how I looked. You know, I'm barely starting to, you know, feel like myself again, you can say. But my scars, I have 4 scars in total. So I have one literally like right here, and I have one in my belly button, and then I have 2 on the side. The 2 on the side, they're not as big, but the ones on my belly button and right here, that one, those are, you know, to me they're huge, but to other people they're not as huge. So that's another thing that I myself am gonna have to get used to. Probably won't be able to wear crop tops anymore, or, you know, things that I'm not gonna be able to do. I'm gonna have to avoid eating spicy foods for 3 months, which which is really hard. I kind of ate spicy stuff the other day, and it didn't make my stomach hurt, but it gets me super bloated. So that's one of the things that they tell you. It may not hurt you, but you will get bloated, and that's what I've seen, that I've gotten a lot bloated. So I feel chunky, but it's not that I'm really chunky, because I haven't even really been eating anything. It's just that I'm super bloated. So I'm barely, you know, getting used to everything again, you know. Like, I get so tired with like I can go out and I'm so tired by the time I get home, and I didn't even go out for like the full day. It was just like a couple of hours, and I'm like super tired. So it's just, you know, literally getting back to what I was used to doing, especially going back to work. I feel like that's going to be one of my toughest things to do, just because, you know, I haven't worked for like a whole ass month. So that whole month being like, I just been laying down, and I've been home, and I've been on light, like everything's been so light for me right now. So I feel like when I go back to work, it's gonna be really tough for me. But I miss work. I miss doing what I do. So hopefully, you know, by the time I get back to work, I'm doing a lot better, because right now I'm dealing with back pain. I'm dealing with the bloating, like the whole bloating thing. It's just little things that I have to, you know, little by little try to improve in. So that's what's literally been going on right now. So I will continue to vlog every Wednesday, basically on my day off. When I go back to work, I will look forward into vlogging every Wednesday. So we'll see what my next video will be, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on and why I haven't been vlogging. So see you guys next Wednesday.